The problem now is things about the gangs, it's a lot of violence, like you hear in the news, killing everybody. So they need to stop that.
Lack of employment and revenue. If a person ain't got a job, you know they're gonna try to make money whichever way they can.
My son is serving life in prison. He was sentenced to die in prison when he was 15 years old. But they aren't throwaway people.
The refugee crisis in Greece right now, there are just families there, and I feel like we're not welcoming them in.
In America, we have an issue with people who don't represent us the right way as far as politicians go.
A lot of us do harm to our own environment without really thinking about it and realizing that that's the place that we live in.
One of the things that I see a lot of is this desire for younger people to really find a sense of meaning and a sense of hope in their lives, and know that they're making a difference.
Before I started the Quest program here, I was just going to church every Sunday and just going through the motions with my family. And once I went through the program, I really started to build a relationship with God and think about what I'm doing and how it's affecting other people.
Like, God's Garage has become like a place that you can like hang out, and like I know like I've even gone there just to talk about my life, and it's like been the most like helpful thing.
And I see that in that desire there's a willingness and a longing to look at other ways of life as well.
What's the last verse?
That is the last verse.
What's the sixth verse?
Sounds very dark.
There are only 5.
Well, if the fifth one's the last one, then there's not going to be a 6.
'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
The Franciscan Peace Center was born out of the mission of the Sisters of St. Francis of caring for those who are marginalized, seeking justice, care for creation, and using active nonviolence in everyday life.
Share Our Sandwiches is a program where the sisters make food every Thursday. And volunteers distribute that food at 3 different sites in Clinton.
The sandwich program, what impresses me I think most is SOS. And first I thought that was going to be Share Our Salvation or Share Our Scripture, but it isn't. It's Share Our Sandwich. Simple, simple, simple.
I go and pick up food on Thursdays that come from the area grocery stores, and we take it to our food sites. I have a tremendous love for the people that come there.
Hey, whatever bread you want.
A lot of them are the working poor or elderly people that can't afford groceries.
We want them to feel cared for. It's a very important part of active nonviolence.
We have great teamwork here. Everybody pitches in and helps out.
L'Arche's mission is to have people with intellectual disabilities and without living together and sharing life in a home. The Clinton L'Arche was founded by Sister Marjorie Weiser in 1974. One of our core members, Darren, is an original member of L'Arche Clinton, and Darren comes each Thursday to the Sisters Mother House, the Canticle, and practices reading from the Bible.
This was time for tagging to pick a wife.
That's right. He's old enough to get married now. You don't want to get married, huh?
What a gift the Clinton Franciscans have been. The whole 27 years I've been a part of the Arch, they have been supporting this community.
The job when we come here is to pray. The little children just don't understand where that person being deported is going, why that person is going out of their lives. Sisters are probably the most consistent prayers here. So prayer and being willing to go to the jails and sit and listen to people has made a big difference in the lives of those who are involved in this whole scene.
It's different being with sisters, cause they very open and they committed to you, and they they feel you. Like they probably haven't done none of the experience you went through, but you could talk to them. They listening, they give you good feedback. They just there for you. You know what I'm saying?
When Sister Donna first got here, I was like one of the first youth that she taught how to plant flowers and grow food and stuff like that. So that was real helpful. And then like I said, just working along them, you can come in here mad, but like Sister Donna, Sister Janet, or Sister Carol, they'll say something to you and they'll brighten your day up. Yeah, so.
And, Sister Donna, me and Sister Donna like this, that's like my grandma or something like that. So I learned a lot from her too, like to be open, kind and stuff like that. She very kind. I don't know if all sisters like that, but that's them some good examples for some sisters.
I love Sister Donna.
And I love Joe. We had a great trip to Wheeling, West Virginia, and he spoke about restorative justice, and he's so articulate and such a fine young man. So we just hope him the best for his future.
Yeah, we are.
I see the role of the sisters as giving people a lived example of what it is to live the gospel.
St. Francis himself, the way he expressed the concern for the world, that we are all one, whether it's the nature, whether it's elements of the earth, plants and animals, or human beings. We are all equal and we're all one, and we need to take care of each other. That's the essential element of Franciscan spirituality and a Franciscan way of life. And there are sisters who are helping ordinary people like ourselves to learn how we can live and help the earth to be rejuvenated.
It's fairly obvious that there's going to be few and fewer vowed sisters, but they have made such great advances into attracting sojourners and associates. And I think that's going to be the way of the future, to find volunteers, to find women and men who truly believe in what the sisters stand for.
People have come to us and they have many wonderful ideas and excellent training, and they're of the age where they have the time, and we're finding that is a broader way of working with people on the margins.
Part of the adventure is that knowing that we're in a time of great transition and knowing that there's a future unmarked, but drawing from that deep spirituality and deep inspiration of everyone who's come before us. I just hope that whatever the greatest needs are, that God will give me the gifts and talents to address those needs. But I'm very confident that if God called me, that there will be others to come after me.